No, it was a lady that took care of us for like 2 years or something like that. It was just too much for them to handle, 4 kids, I think. There was just these people that came up to the door and then took us. I think it was police, but I'm not sure. I bet you I was scared. She was crying. I just met complete strangers. I didn't know if they're gonna be nice or mean or, yeah, they didn't want to adopt, so.
I was bad on drugs. I felt like life was not worth living for anymore. And we were sleeping in a car for a couple months. I see the hurt in her eyes and my family eyes to what I was doing to them, making the same decision in my life to where nothing got better. I was living my life as a lost soul. I thought I was dead at one point in my life to where I always asked my wife, am I dead? Am I dead?
Me and my ex broke up. She put me in jail for the DV. And when I got out, she wouldn't let me see the kids. And she told me if I came around the kids, she was gonna throw me in prison, so I left. I know where I was, I know where they were, and I don't ever want that to happen again. Everybody in my family told me, you might as well give up, you're not gonna get the kids.
There's been times when my children haven't had shoes, times when I had to cook in the park and I would feed my children there at the park. She went to the hotel because she had no place to live. There's insecurity that somebody can harm you, do something to you, steal your things. Bed bugs bit her and her children. She said it was terrible being at that hotel.
I had been homeless, hungry and cold and all that stuff, and I had no more family. All the doors were closed, all the bridges were burnt. I was in my addiction at the most scariest place. Either you go to prison for 36 months, because 36 months was hanging over my head. She goes, and I'll put you there, no questions asked, I'll take your children from you, we're done. Or you find yourself, and you have that choice right now. What do you want to do?
Imagine, where every difficult beginning has a positive future, where every family has a village, and every village has a chance to thrive, where every wanderer finds a path, every addict finds freedom, and every generation finds a way to break the cycle, where all abuse gives way to respect, neglect to nurturing, violence to healing, and abandonment is met with a new start in a forever home, where every obstacle to graduation is identified early, addressed, and overcome. Imagine a community where fitness, free education, and compassion are just down the street, and outside resources are a referral away. A community where every special need is met at every precious stage of life. When you support Sierra Vista Child and Family Services, what you imagine becomes a commitment to care, to transform, to strengthen.
This is my duck collection that I got from my teachers last
We
year.
really connected with them. We had a great time and just kind of fell in love with them.
From a lot of different things that happened, and then they were able to live with us with the intent of being adopted, and they moved in and then were adopted a year later.
Yes, there has been a great change because through Sierra Vista, they assisted me to find an apartment. I received lots of help filling out different applications with clothing, shoes for my children, diapers for my children. Her children are healthier now and they are able to go to school regularly now. The help has been so great that se me olvidó lo que me dijo, that I feel I'm like family because that's how I feel I've been treated.
It's been exciting having my kids back, you know what I mean? Because it's something new every day with them. All this gave me an opportunity to learn, to give me the tools to be a good dad. And you know, I'm like this sole parent. And I'm really proud of that. I've came too far to make sure that their life is good, and that's what I'm here for, to make sure that they have a good life and a happy life.
Sierra Vista set me up with everything from employment, from resume, from using the computer to finding out more resources, and I think different and highly about myself now than when I used to. It empowered me to feel like, wow, I could do anything in this world and become something better in my life. Getting me back to waking up in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and going to work and being a responsible parent and being a better person. We talk and we tell each other we love each other every night, and we pray every night and say grace every time we eat food, and every time we get together, we build our bond again.
And it makes me emotional just thinking about it, but I was able to give back with the same program that saved my life. That's what makes me go home at the end of the day thinking, okay, so we did something pretty good today. It makes me feel pretty good. It's a wonderful thing. It's a good place to work. It's a good place to be.
Founded in 1972 with one group home, we have become the largest private, non-profit, community mental health-based agency in the Central Valley, offering an accessible, sustainable continuum of care that addresses a broad range of needs. With the recent launch of our new Regional Mentoring Alliance program, we have expanded to encompass 27 different programs in 17 locations. Our commitment has established us as a leader in best practices in the fields of mental health and family support services. Most recently, by meeting rigorous performance standards, we have received the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval, a nationally recognized symbol of quality, safe, effective care. With your help, we have been empowering and supporting over 18,000 children and families each year to become stronger and healthier. Thanks to you, what we imagine together becomes a transformed life, a loving family, a strengthened community. Imagine what's next.